Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony Dix Morning Show. I'm Tony T with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving live free picks for today's betting card. And on today's show, we'll have picks from all 15 games from the Major League Baseball, NHL, Game 2 of the Finals, action in the W, and more. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us and get the plays. The first thing you want to do is give us that like, that thumbs up. You really help us build up our audience. We greatly appreciate that. So what we'll do here is introduce the cappers and get right to the picks because we don't mess around here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Let's go to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
One of those days I'm in one of those 500 ruts. I just keep rolling around. I went 3-3 yesterday, and today or on Thursday went 4-4. So I lost a little bit of juice yesterday. So I think if you take both days, I think I lost $2. It's just one of those. Over the last couple of days, you're just floating around the middle. So and looking to head into the weekend, got some action here that I love today. And then we got a nice weekend slate going. So I'm excited for this weekend to I can't say I'm losing because it's just kind of hovering around the middle. It's like you're not winning, you're not losing. You're just kind of just floating along, making some bets. It's like at least I'm not getting wounded and losing on a big streak. So hovering around 500, eventually pop back up. So looking forward to the big weekend here. Let's get some winners rolling.
There's rolling indeed.
The Braves. I had the Braves too, and they wounded me, so that they cost me the winning day yesterday. I had the Braves on the red line, and then I was like, "You're looking good, right?" I was like, "Hey, good start to the day, looking good." And all of a sudden, I turn around, looking like, "Really? What's going on there?" Sorry, Chris. The Braves are might be over here on the do not bet list for a little bit. Yes. They burned me a couple times in the last couple days. So.
Yeah, that was some ninth inning there, no doubt about it. I was watching that game live, and I was still in disbelief seeing the bullpen get whacked in a little clutch inning there for Arizona. Chris, what's happening?
Not much. Positive note: we did catch our NBA best bet of the day with the Pacers. Didn't even need the plus 9.5, but we had it just in case we did need it. So that was a good one. I had to watch how that goes. Could be some overreaction on that end. The Braves. What I've come down to is when you have two relievers, Bummer and Blewett, you're probably gonna end up blowing it. So anyway, that's the thing. We're calling up Craig Kimball because he's the answer. Anyway, but do not bet list probably for a hot minute. The Braves. It's hard to be a Braves fan. Also, another fan base you guys may want to check on your OKC fans. I don't know how they're doing, but we did cash 2 home run props yesterday. Gave out Drake Baldwin. He hit it right after Ronald Acuna hit, and then we got Manny Machado. So silver lining to it. Good card today. Ready to get to it.
Absolutely good card indeed. Let's go to El Nino. Sal, what's happening?
Yeah, I wouldn't get too down on the Braves just yet. It's still early in spoiler alert. I think they killed her with a losing streak today. I'm doing all right. Coming off a pretty good day. Needed that bounce back after a rough Thursday. After a rough Wednesday. But looking to keep it rolling into the weekend.
Again, let's say Alessandro, what's happening?
Pretty good day yesterday. 4-5, but we're in the green. Loaded up on the Yankees with a 5% play, so that's nice to see that hit. And I'm just ready to make some money today. Big weekend ahead of us.
Yeah, absolutely. Big weekend ahead of it. Yeah. 2-1 for me. Yeah, Pacers came in, of course, Framber against the Pirates lineup. And the run line comes in. I just thought whenever the Pirates see aces, I just good luck hitting them. That's the one time when I don't fade the aces when they face the Pirates. It just not going to happen. Not going to happen at all. All right, let's get to baseball. Let's go over some of the pitching changes here. We see Taijuan Walker was penciled in. I had my doubts about him because I was worried about him getting sent down. But Joe Ross, the versatile Joe Ross, will get the start here for Philadelphia today. Well, he's been around, so he'll get it. And 77% chance of rain there in Pittsburgh today against Philly. And then looking at the other games, we're looking at 52% chance of rain in Arizona and Cincinnati, but hot weather, 80 degrees there in Cincinnati for that one. Let's see what else we've got here as far as pitching changes. I thought I saw one. I did see one, but it's going to be later in the card. Justin Wroblewski will get the start. Earlier was penciled in Kasperius. Kasperius is much as a reliever, but I think the Dodgers pretty much going to go bullpen today with Wroblewski here against Sonny Gray in St. Louis with 37% chance of rain. 54% chance of rain in Colorado as the Mets and Rockies will play and open up a series. So that's your update and your weather updates here for today's card in Major League Baseball. So let's get to the card. Let's get to the games. We started off here a rivalry here. Marlins and Rays. The Rays $1.80 in this one, total of 9. Phillies and Pirates. The Phillies $1.35 on the road, total of 9. Rangers and Nats. The Rangers $1.20, total of 9. Red Sox and Yankees that go at it here. The Yankees $1.90, total 9. And then we set it up here with Arizona and Cincinnati. In this one, we see Cincinnati dogs here, Arizona $1.15, total here of 9. And we started off with Rod.
Yeah, a couple spots here I like. Hey, Ross is going, so maybe he can paint himself a nice start there for the Phillies on what looks to be a bullpen game at a coin flip price. I know the price looks a little funky, but I'll take the Phillies there in that one. And then another one I'm looking at is you're going to give me Boston on a plus 160 with Buehler on the mound. All right, I'm going to take it. Give me Boston there. I know Boston hasn't looked so good. They've been awful. But what did Buehler do last year? He went into he faced the Yankees and had himself a good start, didn't he? He went 5 innings, held the Yankees scoreless. You know, and I think he can do that same thing there again. But this time on Boston, and Boston gets some offense. We know those two teams don't like each other, and they always get at it. So I think Buehler has a good start, holds Boston into it. Their bats get going, and they get the win, especially at that big plus price. And I want to be laying minus 190 with Warren on the mound. Might even take Boston first 5 as well. But a couple I'd like to kick off the MLB.
There we go here from Rod. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, look at this Miami, Tampa Bay. I'm going to go Tampa Bay on the run line there against the Marlins in that one with Littell. And then another one, I did the video for Texas, Washington. You guys can go check out the deeper dive there. I'm take the nasty Nats on the money line there against Patrick Corbin. It's not much better with Soroka, but fading Patrick Corbin there, fading Texas on the road. Take them on the money line. Go back to that, and then I think we see some runs in the Bronx here between Boston and the Yankees. So I'm going to take over in that game.
Just a note here, that is right. The Miami Tampa game is a 1 Eastern game. I didn't see any reason for the change, but it's 1 Eastern here. Miami and Tampa Bay. On over to El Nidos.
Yeah, I like the Rays. I'll take a -1. They'll take the money line insurance at home here, and I also like, I can see some runs here in that Yankees-Red Sox game as well. And I like the over in the Reds-Diamondbacks game too. Maybe actually Reds team total over better in that one, actually.
All right, there. I have no recent answer to that question as far as why the time change. My guess is maybe they're going to try to market to the seniors because they can't get people to the ballpark. Maybe if they market to the seniors, have some specials there. Maybe they'll get the people in Florida out to the games. Maybe get them on buses or something. All right, we move on over to Alessandro.
Yeah, I got a couple premium plays in this slot here, but with the first one, I like the Marlins and the Rays game. I'm just going to actually take a shot on the dog there and go Marlins. I think Cabrera comes out and pitches a gem. And then with that Nationals game, I'm going to go ahead and take the over. I see a lot of offense in that game. Patrick Corbin against his former team. I think they get to him. I also think Soroka gets hit as well. And then maybe a Josh Bell home run prop. He has some good numbers, so we'll look there.
There we go here from Alessandro. I'll tell you what I think about some of these games. Yeah, I'm going to take the plus price here with Pittsburgh. I'm not a fan of Joe Ross here. Falter has been numbers have been pretty good here for this for the Pirates team. I want to say trade bait, but man, you need to keep some good players. You can't let them go. Philadelphia just not hitting the ball right now. The bullpen's in trouble. They got pounded by Toronto, and Falter in his past 5 starts an ERA of 0.63 against these bad bullpens. The Pirates coin flip team 9-8, better than a coin flip at home against a team with a bullpen ERA of 4.2 or higher. So I'll look to take Pittsburgh in that spot. Yeah, I'll take the nasty Nats. This Texas team in just 2.18 on the road. Their bullpen ERA is over 4 there. The Nats over their past 6 hitting 261. Looking at Texas, 9-20 on the road this season, losing 12 units against losing teams. The nasty Nats 2-1 returning. I can't believe they've only played 3 losing teams at home this year. that is kind of weird. But they won 2 of 3 against them, so I'll take them in that spot. I'm looking over in Red Sox and Yankees. Maybe I'm thinking about these series from 2 or 3 years ago when every game goes over. But Buehler on the road in the area of 6. The Yankees bullpen has been hit of late, and of course they lost their closer for a few weeks. Against these teams, get outscored by half run or greater. Red Sox this year 6-2 the over on the road. So look over in Yankees and Red Sox. All right, let's continue here on It's Tony's Next Morning Show. As we continue here with the middle five, we've got the Astros and Guardians. The Astros were, actually, we see a favorite here. I'm showing now Guardians $9, total 8.5. Cubs and Tigers, interesting series here. Tigers, it was Screwball Day, $1.68, total of 7. Royals and White Sox. This one, we've got the Royals $1.47, total sits here at 8. Padres and Brewers. The Brewers, big favorites, $1.42, total 8.5. And we close this one out with the hot Blue Jays. We got Twins, $1.55 coming home off a road trip, total 8.5. We start with Rod.
Yeah, and it's this middle block. You know me. Yeah, not so stuck in the middle with these games here in this one. It's like, I don't know why is Scooble's price looking pretty cheap. Getting Scooble on the cheap, boys. I'm not touching that. No thanks. If anything, I would lean to the Cubs to upset there, but I'll pass on that game. When I do, give me Cincinnati here. We did see Arizona, their big giant comeback yesterday. Well, hey, those happen on the Braves. I don't expect them to. They used up all those runs coming back from the Braves. What I've seen from Arizona plenty of times this season is that first series out on the road, hey, they play well. Second series out on the road, not so much. They've been ass ever since after those second series on the road. So after 3 or 4 games on the road, they play well. After that, not so much. You look who's on the bump. Good old Rodriguez on the bump for Arizona in that one. Lodolo going for the Reds. That totals at 9.5. Expecting to see some offense, and I think a bulk of it comes from the Reds here in this, and give you Cincinnati in that matchup. And then give me the under. Houston, Cleveland, 8.5. I don't see it. I think we low scoring one between those two squads. Houston scored a few yesterday, but that was against the Pirates. Guardians a lot better defensively, so give me the under. Astros, the Guardians.
There we go. From Rod on over to Chris.
Yeah, in the Houston-Cleveland game, I'm going to go with Cleveland here. Take Allen. Cleveland 17-11 at home, covering the money line here. So we'll go with Cleveland in that one. Detroit, Chicago is just getting a little bit too much for me there. I don't really trust Detroit on the run line, so we'll probably pass on that one. It's minus 200 right now, I think, with Scooble. I love him, but got to pass that one. Kansas City White Sox, I think we see under in this one. I know Kansas City's offense has improved with the addition of Jack there. He's not doing a whole much as much as he was probably advertised to do. He did have a RBI double, but I think he's ignited this offense. But I still think if they're facing the White Sox, they're on the road, so I still think under is the play there for Kansas City. And then San Diego burned me yesterday, but I like Vasquez a whole lot more in this one, so I'm going to take plus money with San Diego on the road.
There we go here from Chris on over to Al Ninos.
Yeah, I'm seeing the Tigers closer to minus 170, and I'll take a minus 1 here. Huh?
Yeah, it just ticked up. I seen you went for minus 160 to the 170. So, yeah, some money coming in on the Tigers. It was Ron making this bet in the chat.
75 now.
Yeah, still better than plus 135 on the run line. I'll take the minus 1 here with the Tigers, and I think that's my best free pick for this slot.
All right, on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I like the Tigers as well. Hard to go against him with Scooble on the mound. I think he shuts down this Cubs lineup. Tigers got some bats as well, so I like the Tigers there. I'll take them run line. And for that Astros-Guardians game, I like some props in that game. Pena and Altuve are batting 8 for 14 versus Allen, so I'll take them over 1.5 bases. And for that Royals-White Sox game, I'm just going to call it an easy read. Royals minus 1.5. Lugo goes out there and gets it done.
Yeah, from Alessandro, tell you what I think about these games here. I'll look here at Cleveland here. Houston, prior to yesterday, we're hitting 210 in their past 6 games. Guardians over their past 5 hit 253. The bullpen's been very sharp here. The Guardians at home 11-5, facing an AL team with an on-base percentage of 330 or lower this season, returning 5.5 units. So I'll look at Cleveland in that spot. I like the under here. Royals and White Sox. Casey in their night games hitting 229. Chicago hitting just 219 against right-handed starters. Martin's numbers have been better at home, and the Royals bullpen over their past 4 games, ERA 1.69. I think it'll a good one here. KC in their night games 26-10 to the under. I'll look at them there. I'm just going to continue to ride the Blue Jays here. They've been hot. It's the first home game for Minnesota after that road trip with no rest here. Kind of a flat spot for me here. But Toronto, the past 6 games, in 3.19, bullpen ERA of 1.84. Looking at this Twins team. By the way, Eric Lauer is the lefty that's starting for Toronto. That was a change from yesterday's first call there. I'll look here at the Toronto in that spot. I like the Padres here. Brewers 1-4 at home after a road trip. They have not. We're getting good plus money here. They do hit righties, and their bullpen over their past 6 games an ERA of 1.11. And the Brewers just hit 219 at home. And against these teams, they hit 255 or lower this season. The Padres 10-4 on the road, returning 6 units. I'll go Padres in that one. All right, let's continue here on it's Tony's Morning Show as we close out baseball with these games. Dodgers and Cardinals. The Cardinals, we're seeing some favorites back and forth here. We'll just call it $1.10 both sides, total 8.5. Mets and Rockies. The Mets here, 285, total down from 11 to 10.5. Mariners and Angels. Mariners $1.30 on the road, total 9.5. Orioles off to the shelter. They've gotten hot, and it's going to be hot in Sacramento. We have the Orioles $1.35, totals 11 here. I think that's the first 11 I've seen. Braves and Giants. The Braves here, $1.31 on the road, favorite on the road, total 7.5. We start here with Rob.
Jeez. Yeah, and for me and this late night slate, looking at where is it? Give me the over there, Athletics of Baltimore. I think we see plenty of runs. Bookmakers got that right at 11. We look what Sears has been doing, and he hasn't been dealing anything. Dealing meatballs is what he's been dealing. What's he giving up? 21 earned runs his last 4 starts. Yikes! And he's giving up what? 8 long balls. Ooh. Sears Day is open if you like getting long balls and wish books, and he's definitely been dealing it up and giving away gifts. Is what Sears has been doing lately. So that's what he does there again. So give us the over. Bookmakers got it right. You probably see 11.5 before long there in that matchup. And then another one I like in this time block is where is it? There he goes. I've got a fade Atlanta there in that one after getting whooped. I don't know. That complete collapse, you expected to bounce back here on the road against the Giants? I don't. I'll take the Giants at the plus price, even with Birdsong going. He's been pretty good. Has been Birdsong there for the Giants. It's with the lower scoring one. I know Schwelly's not bad, but give me the Giants at home on a Friday night and a plus money.
Here we go here from Rod on over to Chris.
Yeah, Atlanta, San Francisco. We know what San Francisco does at night, 22-12 to the under. Plus, don't expect Atlanta to come in here and give you 10 runs like yesterday. And they could give you 10 runs and still lose the game. So I expect a lower scoring one there. We know what San Francisco does at night at home. So take the under in that one. Yeah, definitely agree with you over in that. Baltimore going to the shelter here. They've been hitting the ball pretty well, hitting against Seattle pretty well. Now you get to go to a smaller ballpark. You face Sears, and we know what Dean Kramer can do as well, so expect some stuff from the Athletics also. Going the opposite direction, New York and Colorado with their Singa pitching. We know Sensatella can get hit, but I still would lean under in the Mets-Colorado game.
From Chris on over to Alnitos.
Take the Cardinals. No, it's not that simple. The Dodgers, sure, they can pull off the upset as a small dog here. And actually, I saw some money coming in on them last night. Almost took the Cardinals on my doggy video. But, I still think they're the right side here, laying a little bit of juice. Sonny Gray is definitely the better starter here. And I'll take a shot with the Cardinals. And don't have much else down here. I think the Braves do bounce back today because if they don't, it's a much tougher pitching matchup for them tomorrow. So the streak will continue if they don't kill it today. So as I said earlier on, I think the Braves bounce back today. Take a money line.
There we go from El Nino, son of Alessandro.
Yeah, that Dodgers-Cardinals game. I don't really like Sonny Gray personally. I think I can see that game going over. Freddie Freeman and Tommy Edman have good numbers against him, so I'm going to lean there for the total bases props for them. For that Mets and Rockies game, it's ugly, but I'm going to take the under as well. Hop on that with Chris. I like that. And then one more. For the Braves game there at the end, I'm going to go Braves as well. I like them to put a stop to the streak.
There we go from Alessandro. Tell you what I think about these games. Yeah, I agree with the Dodgers and Cardinals over the total here. St. Louis bullpen's been racked here over their past 4 games, giving up 15 runs in 11 2/3 innings. LA over their past, LA hitting 282 over their past 6, 14 homers. And we know St. Louis at home hitting 282. They're going to be looking at a Dodger bullpen that's been used heavily. And look, I mean, I was in shock when they signed him. I've been more shocked when I saw him in a close game. That was Jose Urena for the Dodgers was pitching. Yes, Jose Urena was pitching for the Dodgers, not for the Pirates, not for the Athletics, not for the Rockies. He was in a Dodger uniform yesterday, which was shocked the hell out of me. But he gave up a run. He got racked there. He got 2 outs and got racked there. But, if you got to use Jose Urena and you got to sign him, you're in some trouble. So I like the over there with the Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals there. I agree with the under with Cody Senga and the Mets and Rockies. Mets played down. Well, we saw the Mets could barely score against the Colorado Rockies in New York. So what are they going to do here, right? I like under in this one. I'm actually going to take the Angels here at this plus price. I've not been a fan of this Angels team, but look at the Seattle team, what they've done. They're not getting it done at home. They even now hit the road right now, but just hitting 215 over their past 6. Their bullpen over that period of time in the ERA near 7. At least we're getting some home runs out of the Angels here over their past 6, 248, but 9 homers. And the bullpen's kind of settled down here. But Miller has been racked a little bit here. So I'll look at the Angels in that one. Yeah, the Orioles and Athletics in the shelter, that one's going over here. Athletics 21-11 to the over here. Orioles bats have come alive here. They've been playing better. Creamer on the road, as I think it was JM, and it said in the chat here, over 7. Creamer has been rocked. But look at this. The Athletics in their past 28 games, not the past 5, not the past 6, not the past 10. In their past 28 games, an ERA of 8.33. That's pretty rough there. Yeah, give me the we got 88 degrees in the shelter. And I know out here they used to use the old Sears locations as homeless shelters in California. So Sears, they're having some struggles there. I like the under. What else? The San Francisco's at home. Atlanta having to make that long flight over there. Not an ideal situation for Atlanta, especially not only suffering a loss, but having to make that long flight. Well, we know the San Francisco unders 14-4 to the under in their home night games. I'll take the under in that one. As usual. All right, let's continue here. If you go back and look at 2+ seasons, they've been going under at night in about 2/3 of their games. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we turn our attention to the ice. It is game 2 of the NHL playoffs. Just a reminder, the NBA playoffs return on Monday. Yeah, they needed a day off after all that time off today for 2 days off. So they come back on Sunday. NHL on the ice today. Oilers up 1-0 after that overtime victory, hosting the Panthers. We're seeing about $1.16, $1.20 in some spots. And this one, total 6.5 with juiced under or 6 over. You'll find you make the call there where you want to play, how you want to play it. But we'll start here with Rod.
Yeah, for me in this one, it's like we've seen that game 1. We've seen a lot of offense in the first half of the game. Second half of the game, not so much. A lot more hitting, a lot more checking. Things got a lot more tighter as the game wore on, which is what I expect to see here in this game number 2. More of what we've seen in the second half of game number 1, which is that more tight checking, close hitting. I don't see a whole lot of Oilers want to clean up the power plays they gave Florida, which was too many in that game number 1. And I expect them to clean that up here in game number 2. So I expect even closer. I think at some point this game gets to 2-2. But not 3-3. Not this time. Give me the under. If you want, grab that 6.5. I don't care if it's juice. We're not getting the 7 to beat us. If you like the 6 at a nice little plus price, I still think the final of this game is 3-2 on whoever wins it. But I think at some point this game's 2-2, and it's going to come down to someone popping a goal late and then not getting the empty netter, and this game finishes 3-2. Give us the under in this one tonight.
There from Rod on over to Chris.
No.
I'm sorry, on over to El Ninos.
Almost got
Yeah, I'm gonna stick to the Oilers.
You try.
Yeah, sticking to the Oilers to go up 2-0 here at home. Panthers did put up a good fight, so it's again, it's going to be a good matchup. Not an easy game by any means, but again, that home ice advantage I think comes into play here, and I also think the Oilers are the better team on paper too, but. Very this time too, so even cheaper than the last game. So I gotta take that. Might even take a little bit of the plus 200 on that minus 1.5, but mostly just money line for me.
From Alaninos on over to Alessandro.
I'm just gonna roll with the under 6.5 tonight. I'm hoping for a gritty match. Both teams coming out trying to, set their stone or you know what I mean. Get ahead. Oilers might try to get up 2-0. Panthers trying to get back home 1-1. So I just see a gritty match under 6.5 there, and then that's it, right? Just the hockey.
That's that one hockey there. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show. We turn our attention to the W today. We've got a couple of games. Usually they're on Ion on Friday nights there. So my mom will not be able to see Texas Red Ranger. She'll be upset about that. Murder She Wrote. So the Ion will be programming will be preempted today. But anyway, we got Dream and Sun today. We got the Dream 11 on the road, total 157.5. Sparks and the Wings here. We got the Sparks 2, total 173. We get it started here with Rod.
Yeah, for me, in this time slot, you know what? I'm going to grab the Connecticut Sun plus all them points. Atlanta's not the greatest defensively. They can score some points, but everybody looking at this game is like, I take the Sun. They're awful. They're awful. Well, I'll take the Sun because they are awful. And I think you're getting way too much value here. Double digits? I'll take it. Give me the Sun plus the 10. The Dreamer are good, but they're not a double-digit favorite that good yet. So give me the Connecticut Sun there in that matchup, and then looking at the late night one with Dallas and the Wings. Give me the over there with the Sparks at Dallas. We know a whole lot of no defense play. This thing opened up at 170.5. It's up to 174. I think we easily cruise into the 180s in this game. Give me the over in that one tonight between the Sparks and the Wings.
Yeah, the wing business. Hooters are closing several locations, by the way, if you're interested in the wings. There we go. Let's move on over to Chris.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Rod on that. The Sparks and the Wings game there. I mean, you look at what these guys are doing. The Sparks giving up 85 points on average here in the last 5. Dallas giving up 88 on average in the last 5. So, yeah, I think we get up and over that total, no problem.
From Chris, on over to Alaninos. No, WFW Alaninos. On over to Alessandro.
No, I'm actually gonna fade Rod there, and I'm gonna take the Dream. I got it at minus 8.5. I think that's decent enough to take. And then for that second game, I like
the 11 now. So what would you do at
11 now? Long gone.
Yeah,
You're not getting no 8.5.
So what would you do now? What are you going to do now? Not what you got. It's what they get. Okay, what are you going to do now?
At 11, I think you still got to lean Dream. I'm just going to hop on my pick there with the Dream minus 11 blowout. What did the Sun have to offer? A bunch of old vets and Marina Mabry. I mean, I'll just go Dream. Sparks Wings. I like the over as well. I'll hop on that with you guys. And I'll take some props as well. Enrique and Kelsey get over 20 points.
There we go here from Alessandro. All right, we got you through the sports for today. Now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment where our cappers can give out a parlay, team player props, game of the future, college baseball, CFL. We can even look at the CFL if we like in this segment. So we'll leave it up to the caption. Rod does CFL. We might as well cover it since we've got it here. Let's see what we got. We're documenting.
What game today?
We got the game today, right? CFL. And all right, well, let's get started with Rod in the segment.
Yeah, and you look at this one here. Everybody's like, "Hey, the Grey Cup champs!" Hey! Right? The Toronto Argonauts are the champs, and everybody's like rolling along there in that one. And it's you look Toronto; they're going to start somebody by the name of Arbuckle is getting the start at QB for this Toronto Argonauts squad. I remember Arbuckle at his days here in this end of the country with the Elks. He wasn't good. You can't lead a team. Woo-wee. And you're going to give me some nice plus price or some extra points. So they say with look at they're giving you 4.5. I see this at with Montreal. They're at home here in this one. As I said, Arbuckle's on the under the helm. I think I'm going to find an extended line. I'm going to try to find the minus 9.5 here on Montreal. I think it's a blowout. Big. Toronto's going to get whooped in this one. Arbuckle cannot move that squad up and down the field. Maybe if your running back can run pretty good for Toronto, but other than that, I have no faith in Mr. Arbuckle as your QB. I have a little more faith when Toronto gets their QB back from his injury there and recovering from that really gruesome injury in last year's playoff for Toronto. But with Mr. Arbuckle, no chance. Fade him. Give me. I'm going to find a minus 9.5. I think they win by double digits. Do the Alouette.
There we go with Rod. All right, we got to through CFL. I think Rod's a little covering CFL. College baseball happy hour. We got our college baseball experts on the happy hour. It's Ron and Rod. Ron, Crawford, and Ramon will have the college baseball for you. So there is a college baseball for sale up on the site, by the way. We got someone up there. I think Ramon has one for that early game. But anyway, the college baseball we cover in the happy hour. We got the two guys that do it there. All right, now it's time for parlay purple segment. So we'll start with Rod. Unless we get someone throwing out here. I don't know. I didn't know what we may get it. We'll see.
Give me parlay. Everybody loves overs. Who doesn't love overs? So give me Arizona, Cincinnati over 9.5. Give me the over Atlanta and San Francisco. They're in that matchup. I know. Hey, Atlanta just gave up how many in their bullpen wise? I think the Giants can probably get 8 on their own against that awful bullpen. So give me the over 7.5 in that one. And then give me the under. It's a nice NHL game.
There you go here. Yeah, from Rod on over to Chris.
Give you the Nationals money line, San Diego money line, Cleveland Guardians money line, and your home run prop for the day is going to be in the first game here with Brandon Lau. He's facing Edward Cabrera, matches up really well with him. We're going to take him for a home run plus 400 right now.
Chris on over to El Ninos.
I'll go with the Rays -1 that just got a lot cheaper. Was I think seeing some? Did a lot of money just come in on the Marlins, or was I seeing the number wrong there earlier? They're -150 now.
It was in the 70s. Yeah, it's
I thought it was -1. Yeah. Anyways, Rays -1 for me. I still like it. Thank you for the better price discount. I'll take it. Tigers -1, and I may wrap things up with the Braves on the bounce back there.
After that long trip there from El Ninos on Alessandro.
I'll go Tigers, Cubs, no run first inning. I'll move that line on the Dream. I'll take it all the way up to 20, -20 Dream plus money, smash down, beat down. And then there was one more Josh Bell home run prop.
There from Alessandro. Let's say what I think about these games. And the 3 games I'll take with Reds here, a little bit of a plus. With the under Royals and White Sox, it has a sleep-inducing feel to that series there. And I'll take over in the shelter with the Orioles and the Athletics. All right, we got you through our parlay purple segment. Now it's time to see what our cappers have for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com. We gave you our free plays, but our best bets are there, where you'll find them. All documented results there over at Tony'sPicks.com for our premium plays there. We'll be rocked and ready to roll here for today's card. We'll take a look and see what Rod has got for sale over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. Of course, Rod has put together for a year over at Tony's Picks, not just last year, but this year as well. 1,576 units of profit. Rod, what you got for sale?
And for me today, I got a few plays rolling. I got my NHL one-timer going. I got my and then I also have a TGIF triple, so it's Friday, so I got a nice little 3-pack that includes that NHL one-timer. It also includes a baseball play for you as well. A couple baseball plays in there as well, and then a couple for long term. That is the way to go here, though. It's Friday, so grab that 3-day pass. Join me Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I throw in some Monday included as well, so that 3-day pass turns into a 4-day pass. So jump aboard. Also take advantage 2-for-1 capper promotional as well. At Tony'sPicks.com, can't go wrong with that. You can see plenty of hot cappers to pair up, and have 2 cappers putting cash into your pocket. Don't forget Tony T at checkout. Save 15% off. But jump aboard. Big weekend loaded.
There you go. Get on board here with Rod over at Tony's Picks. You can see rocked up, ready to roll here with his 1-day passes, long-term subscriptions, the way to roll. So get on board with Rod at Tony'sPicks.com. And then we'll see what's up going on over at Tony'sPicks.com. See what Chris has got for sale. Chris, what you got?
Yes, guys, a 3-pack in baseball today. Best bet, 2 premiums. So hop on that. Definitely hop on something 3-day, get you all the way through the weekend. We're going to have action with the NBA Finals. We've got loaded cards here in baseball, so we can hop on that. And then, yeah, like I always tell you guys every morning, 2-for-1 capper, 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So hop on that. And then don't forget to use that promo code Tony T at checkout. Save you that 15% off of everything there. And I do have my season pass as well out there. Get you everything through the World Series for one price and still get that discount off of that as well. So, yeah, let's just hop on something long-term, short-term, either way you want to go, and let's have a good weekend.
Very good. Good weekend here with Chris. You can see the season pass for Major League Baseball. Great price there. Of course, we got a lot of baseball all the way to the end of October. So we still got a lot of time, almost 5+ months, full months of baseball. So get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. Member of all of our 1-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must earn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guaranteed. So get on board here with Chris over at Tony's Picks. All right. We'll take a look and see what's rolling over at the site. See what Al Ninos has got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Al putting together a great year in the NBA. Al, what you got for sale?
Got my $19 best bet in the MLB. Got my power play up there too in the NHL. If you want to check that out, you can get them each individually or grab a long-term pass or a 2-for-1 capper special. Should have a couple extra plays in the MLB loaded up.
That's right. You know, boy, El Nino's over at Tony's Picks. See the best bet, Grand Slam and power play up there from El Nino's. So get on board. You can scroll. You'll find his season passes as well from baseball and long-term subscriptions. Get on board with Al. All right, let's take a look and see what Alessandro's got rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com. Alessandro, what you got for sale?
Oh, man, I got a massive weekend ahead of me. 12 plays already put in today. I got a 5-pack up for you, 4 baseball, 1 WNBA. Got my $19 best bet. If there was a weekend to hop on for 3 days, this is the one. UFC, tons of plays. I'm going to have over 20-something plays this weekend, no doubt.
Well, I'm ready to go here with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. You can see already the one-day passes up there. He's in action here with best bets from baseball and more. So get on board with Alessandro over at Tony's Picks. Good time to get that 3-day all sports pass from Alessandro. Get all the stream plays for the weekend and get on board and use that promo code Tony at checkout, and you'll save that 15% off there. 2-for-1 cap promotion also available there. All right, guys, over at Tony's Picks. I've got right now rolling with a best bet on the board right now over at Tony's Picks from Major League Baseball, having a great year in MLB. Also, 3 other premiums sold separately in a 3-pack, or you can get on board with my 3-day pass. So you guys like that during the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'll be in action here in Major League Baseball. Big cards during the weekend. NBA finals pick will come back here on Friday. I've been having a great year in NBA for 2025 as we document by the year here over at Tony's Picks. So good year there. Also great year in MLB. So get on board with me over at Tony's Picks and get that 3-day pass. And remember the promo code Tony at checkout will save you that 15% off. And of course, don't forget all of our long-term subscribers. You'll get our late Steam plays. All of our plays for the members are in by 11 a.m. Eastern time. But we continue to handicap, looking for winners for our long-term subscribers, and we can post plays between 10 minutes to 2 hours for game time. And those plays are emailed directly to our long-term subscribers. Use the email you use when you sign on for the service. Late Steam, a feature I don't see anywhere else, but right here at Tony'sPicks.com. Get signed up with the long-term subscriptions. All right, we're with you here, guys, on the Tony's Morning Show every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, and give us that thumbs up to help us build up our audience. And of course, if you happen to miss the show, head on to YouTube, type in Tony's Picks, and hit that live tab, and you'll watch a replay of our show. We also have a members feature. If you'd like to get early access to my videos and support us, you can become a member. Just hit the join button. Happy hour coming in here at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Of course, Rod hosts it. Our Capper's regular crew will be there. I think we're going to have a new Capper coming in today, Brian, as well. So adding to that happy hour lineup of regulars there. So you're going to see a lot of picks there at 5 p.m. Eastern time. When you hit the video tab, you'll find lots of videos here from the crew here, from Al, from Chris up there. We'll let them talk about a little bit more. Al Nino's up there. Spreadsheet play day from Ron. Of course, we added another one in our 2-3 zone. We added looks like we added Steven into there. Steven in the 2-3 zone there. So for WNBA, they're on demand there for more plays here. There you'll see there Ron's pack. Of course, his KBO, his Japanese league, heading into Japanese over to the Orient there with our man Ron. Of course, I got the deeper dives for baseball up there, giving me a lot more stats and data there on those on-demand videos there. Of course, Alessandro's ready to rock with this UFC card coming up for the weekend on pay-per-view. So lots of great content over at the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, guys. So make sure you check it out. Hit that subscribe button. Get notified of all these videos that drop right on our channel. All right, I'll let the Cappers talk a little more what they got up there. Of course, Rod got the happy hour and more over on the Tony's Picks YouTube.
Yeah, definitely tune in to the happy hour at 5 p.m. Eastern. Brian will join us new to the happy hour, so definitely tune in there. And then, deeper dived on the NHL covered over there. What else we got covered over there? Oh, yeah, we're on that first 5 on a short form.
That's right, shorts.
I threw up shorts. We've hit the last 2. Looking to make it 3 straight over there, so definitely go check out the shorts. I'll continue to drop the first 5 in those shorts form over there for you. Over there, look at the Blue Jays taking on the Twins today. So definitely go check that out. Let's try to stay hot in that first 5 short form video.
First 5 short from Rod. Of course, Chris, you got plenty of content over on the Tony's YouTube.
Yeah, guys, got you a deeper dive, like I said, into that Texas Washington game today. Also got you 4 home run props in the video today. Almost went excessive with it. Found a whole lot on the card today, so I will be adding that to the comments. And shout out to Alessandro. Josh Bell almost made the cut in that one. He may make the comments for sure. I like him as well. So good call there. But yeah, just going to keep putting those out. And I talked to Rod yesterday about doing some shorts. I may surprise you guys with some shorts from the some short videos from the tattoo shop. We might be taking a break and giving you guys a short video on maybe some nerfy type situations. We talked about that yesterday. Excited to hopefully get the time to do that for you guys. Those look really cool to do. I see Rod's all the time and Brian's and everybody. So putting out that content as well, just trying to keep giving you guys the best information and best value.
I get that from Chris. Chris Alanino's always looking for those dogs.
Yeah, no, they're still hot. 2-1 yesterday, so looking to keep rolling there too. Got 3 more moneyline dogs in the MLB. Go check them out.
There you go. Now, Sandro, you're ready to fight for this UFC card, a video on demand.
Oh, absolutely. We're going to check these weigh-ins out. I'll have some late steam action for you guys.
There you go. There. So check out the YouTube, guys. A lot of great content with you here. Again, every day, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time here on the Tony Swarner Show. So make sure you guys like, subscribe. We'll be back again tomorrow with another show. And, of course, a lot of baseball and more to talk about. All right, stay tuned for the happy hour, 5 p.m. Eastern time. That's where you get your college baseball covered. There will be games covered there, I know, from Ron and Ramon. And anybody with any closing thoughts before we close it out?
Hey, have a good weekend, everybody. Make it a winning
Make it a winning weekend, guys.
Yeah, make it a great weekend. We'll wake up. Bye, guys. You guys make it a winning weekend. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony's Mixed Morning Show.